Hello, my name is Bella Martinez. I go by they, them pronouns, and I'm excited for the course. I am a freshman here at UAF, majoring in anthropology with a minor in foreign languages, but that's likely to change, the minor anyways. I currently live in North Pole, Alaska, here in Fairbanks, North Star Borough, and I graduated from West Valley High School in Fairbanks. I am the oldest of two kids um, in a four-person family, and my dad has been in the military all of my life. He is currently retiring in the process. He'll be retired in, I think, another month or so. And we've always lived off base, never really on base, so I'm more used to the outer world than I am the army world. Um, I really enjoy reading, crocheting, video games. I'm terrible at them, but I really enjoy them regardless. Jazz music, I got to see live jazz music at the Blue Note Jazz Club in New York City in January of last year, and that was fantastic. And I also recently started skateboarding this last summer. I got my skateboard from the local skateboarding shop, Bart's Board Shop, sorry. Um, and it was a fantastic thing to start doing this summer where you can't really hang out with a lot of people, but you want things to do. I am in my second semester up at UAF, and last semester I took an introduction to anthropology class with Dr. Justin Cram. He started this year, and it was such a fantastic course. It was really, really informative, and it just sparked a love of anthropology in me, and I know that this is the major for me. I'm taking the course online because I am going to have to travel down to Colorado to help my grandmother run her business. She owns a little motel in a small town called Meeker, Colorado, and that's actually a picture of the shower house. That's a picture from 1991, but it's a really, really fantastic place, and she just needs a bit of help because she's the only one that runs it really. And so I'm going down there to help her with that. And I'm taking this class because I really have always been really interested in knowing the history of the place that I live. And I've been friends with some Alaska Native people here in Alaska, and I'd really just love to learn more about um, the culture of Alaska Native people in Alaska and the history of how anthropologists and anthropology has interacted with these groups of people. I'm especially interested to learn about pre-colonial history of Alaska and Alaska Native peoples. That would be really fascinating. Um, and I'm also just really excited to learn about anthropology in a different context than just like a broad overview, which is what I got last semester. Um, so I read through the Clifford article, and it was really fascinating to learn that anthropology has such a long history in Alaska, and that it was not always such a equal relationship between the Alaska Native peoples and the anthropologists that came. I've always had a bit of an issue with some of the ways that anthropology has interacted with Native groups, because they often would just steal things from graves or take things without asking, and that's always been something that's bothered me. But I'm really glad to learn that that's not a normal part of anthropology anymore, really. That there's much more of a push to have more equal relationships where the native peoples that you're interacting with have more of a say in how things are done. And I especially liked this quote from Clifford when speaking about the the project, that they were bringing together Native authorities, skilled professionals, and institutional sponsors. I really thought that that was like a perfect mix, I think, because you can't do academic or anthropological work without funding and without people that know what they're doing. But you also really have to make sure that you're speaking with the people you're studying, and you're making sure that you aren't just taking, you're also giving, providing things to them, because I really just think all relationships should be equal and equitable. And yeah, so I'm really excited for the course, and I am hoping to learn as much as possible. Thank you so much.